And we are back for one more video. So last time we completed chapter number 1177, and at the end of that chapter, I said that because at the end of that chapter we were told that Luffy and Loki are going to face Imu, and I speculated that Imu is going to win because that's how every arc goes, every arc of One Piece goes, that Luffy fights a villain first and then he loses and then he trains more and then he comes back and then he wins. But everything just changed. But that we will talk at the last of the video, at the end of the video. First we need to cover two more points, because in this chapter alone we are told three, lower drop, not exactly lower drop, but something that is more important and can help us in the final war. So let's talk about the other two things first and then we will circle back to the Imu thing. So first of all, let's talk about Chopper. Let's start with Chopper. What exactly is the Chopper? I thought that in the last chapter I said that when he slapped that demonic giant, the turned giant, the Domi reversed giant, I thought that giant was afraid. Fear brought him back. But no, that was not the case. Chopper just slapped him and he came back. Because if it was fear, then it wouldn't have applied to other giants. Other Domi reversed devils, giants. But it affects everybody. So I think that I might have to reconsider my theory that I have said in the last chapter. So Chopper can just slap someone and bring them back to the good side. That's just Chopper's ability now. And I guess that is true because in the recently released live action, everything was revised. The Chopper's time when Chopper joined the crew, it is shown. I forgot what exactly happened because that was a long time ago, but due to live action, it got revised. I was able to revise all that. So Chopper wants to be the cure for all the diseases. He said that he himself will be the cure. He did not say like Dr. Hiruluk said that there is a cure for all diseases and I will find it. But Chopper did not say that I will find the cure. Chopper said that I will be the cure for all the diseases. And I think that we might be seeing the glimpse of that right here. Imu's Domi Reversi is like some kind of disease, a demonic disease. Just like it was in the, what was that? Wano. In the Wano, Queen shot that ice bullets and Ice Oni, they changed the soldiers and the other things, other pirates and, no, not pirates, the Wano people that they were coming, and even his own soldiers, Queen's own men, he turned them into the Ice Oni, and it was a, like, contactable, what do we call, the disease that, spreads by touch. We touch them and that disease happens to us that way. So that was a kind of disease. So I think that this is also a disease. Everything that changes into demon is shown as a disease in this anime, in One Piece. So I think that just like, and yeah, Chopper took the, what we say, that antidote for that disease in Wano. Chopper took the antidote for the disease in Wano. That's why I think that his body might be generating different antibodies for every disease now. Everybody that changes into demonic form, no matter who changes that, no matter what kind of demon form that is, his body can just change everybody back. That's what I am thinking. So Chopper reveals now that we don't need to kill anybody and he can just slap someone and bring them back. So this is a new technique that we learned for Chopper. Let's move on to the second thing. What happened to the library of O'Hara? I mean, no, not the library of O'Hara, sorry. Library of Elbaf, yeah. Because there was fire everywhere. So Saul and Robin went to the library to check on the books if they are okay or not. I mean, they already thought that some of the book might have burned because they were not able to control the demons and the fire very quickly. So they assumed that everybody might have, I mean, not everything, but some things might have at least burned. But when they enter the library, they see that there are no books and not even the owl. So where might have they went? Because owl has the, the quality, I mean the devil fruit of changing everything big. Everything that comes in his range of this fruit, they change into big things. Only it affects the non-living things, I think so. That's how it happens, right? Because that's what we were told during the entry of that chapter. I mean, when we started the chapter, not exactly when we started the chapter, but when we were announced, I mean introduced, the owl was introduced. That's what we were told, that his devil fruit changes everything into big things. So if I don't think that he has any means of transport, that too, so many books, how is he able to transport all those books? Yeah, maybe if he has a control on his devil fruit powers, he might have just shrunken all the books down and then carried. That might be the case, because he a normal size or the giant size? I mean normal for the humans or normal for the giants? What is the size of the owl? Because if he is a giant owl, then sure, he can shrunk down the books if he has an grab on his devil fruit, and then he can carry them away. But if he is giant and he can't, you know make the books small, the books remain giant, then he can't carry, the giant owl can't carry the giant books. Or even if the owl is if the owl is short, then definitely he can't carry, neither he can carry the giant book nor the small book. So how and what? I think that somebody, I mean, who might help in this case? Shanks might be the case, because he was on the island some time ago. Did he left? We don't know. We haven't heard from him since, I don't know, start of the chapter, because when we started the chapter he was right here. Somebody told that Shanks was here. So yeah, we started the chapter with Shanks being here. So when everybody got attacked, I think that it is just a theory. I think that Shanks helped Biblo to take out all the books, because Shanks doesn't want to meet Luffy right here, and even Yasop doesn't want to meet Usopp. So I think that we will be meeting Shanks at the end of the, I mean, when we find the One Piece, for the fight of One Piece, we are going to fight Shanks for One Piece. That's what I think. So maybe Shanks decide that, yeah, no, this is not the time to meet Luffy. So that's why he just took the books and ran away. That's what I think. So maybe shortly he will be contacting Saul and say that, yo Saul, I have your books. Don't worry. I will bring them back to Elbaf in just a little bit of time, because whenever Luffy leaves the Elbaf, I will bring them back. I think that's what Shanks is going to say. So we have completed that mystery too. I think that it was Shanks, because there is no other person that could have helped Biblo to move all that books, because Shanks has a large crew, so they can easily help, and they are very powerful, so they can pick up a large amount of books at one single time if the books get shortened enough. So I think that his crew helped a lot in transferring all the books. And now let's come back to the main thing, Luffy and Loki versus Imu. I thought that in the last chapter, while ending that chapter, I thought that we are going to be getting defeated, but no, I was wrong. Luffy and Loki, especially Loki, not even Luffy. Loki proved me wrong. I underestimated Loki's power. While they were fighting, Loki said that I can't even shoot that guy. He is so small. Then how is Loki's devil fruit is going to be, of use in the final battle? How is, because Loki's devil fruit is the strongest we have seen till now. One of the strongest. So how, if he can't even see Emu, because Emu is just normal size. We have seen him in the Marijua. He is just as big as elders, and elders are not as big as the giants, and Luffy's dragon is giant for the giants. So Emu is not that big. So how is he going to beat Emu in the final war with his devil fruit? I don't think that Loki's devil fruit is going to be any help to defeat Emu. Huh? Then why was this devil fruit was given to Loki? Just because, did he kill Harold? Yeah, he did kill Harold with his devil fruit. But wait, if he killed Harold with his devil fruit, then shouldn't Harold be coming back? Because right now all the giants and Zoro, they are all killing their people. And no, wait, Harold was not Domi River Seed. He has that covenant mark. So his covenant mark should have been rubbed off, just like Shanks. Yeah, that was the case. He was not Domi River. I forgot about that. So he had to kill. Yeah, because okay, so maybe Loki's devil fruit is going to help in defeating the ones that have the mark of that Emu, mark of the deep sea, something like that. So that's where Loki's devil fruit will work, and Luffy is going to defeat the main thing, Emu. Is that how it is going to be? Or is Loki going to help Luffy defeating Blackbeard? What is going to happen? So let's come back to the chapter. So we saw that Loki was like, yeah, I am not seeing this person. I am coming in my normal form. He came in the normal form, took up the Ragnir and struck Niflheim and ended the war, the whole thing. Just in one blow. Even Luffy said that, was this your final blow? I wanted to have some fun too. He didn't even let Luffy. Luffy did have some fun. He did the Gatling thing, but Loki just froze Emu in. Yeah, and now not Emu exactly, because at the end of the chapter we see that Emu has escaped from her body, Gunko's body, because until now Emu was inside Gunko's body, but now he has escaped. His essence has escaped Gunko's body. So right now just Gunko is frozen and not Emu. She doesn't have Emu inside her. So, and at the end of the chapter we are shown the scene at Marijua. What is exactly happening? The Marijua was in fire. Why is Emu even concentrating on Elbaf right now? And why is Marijua on fire? Shamrock was sent back at Marijua to bring the fire under control. Right now, the Marijua is burning, and Emu at the final, in the last of this chapter, Emu is like, I am not going to be for the some time in Marijua. Bro, where are you going? Your home is at stake. I really think, because last time, maybe, I don't know, some chapters ago, there was a theory. I don't know, it was not that prevalent, so I don't know if everybody heard or not. But when I think Rocks said that the Devi was the king, so at that time Emu said that no, Devi was not the king or something like that. So many people said that, some said that he acted like childish. So at that time I thought that the time when Emu got his, the unlimited lifespan, he was a child, so right now his mindset is also like a child. That's why he is exactly child right now. He is not even an adult. His mind is just childish because his home is on fire, Marijoa is on fire, everybody is dying. And what does he want to do? He wants to defeat Luffy and Loki right now. He has been waiting for 800 years and he can't even wait for few months right now. He just wants to go to Elbaf, and I mean, we don't exactly know if he wants to go to Elbaf and defeat Luffy and Loki. He might be going somewhere else because he just said that I am not going to be at Marijo for some time to the elders. So we don't exactly know where he is going. We just speculating, but we think that he is going to Elbaf because he lost by the hands of Loki and Luffy. So we just have to see what is going to happen in the next chapter on next Sunday because there is no break. So let's see what is going to, let's just imagine what might be happening in the next chapter. So Luffy and Loki are fighting Imu. Loki, his hammer just one strike. So Gunko is now frozen. So they might be questioning Gunko in the next chapter maybe. And at the end of that chapter, I think that Imu is going to come to Elbaf. If he is coming to Elbaf. If he is not, then I don't know where he is going. But if he is coming to Elbaf, I think that at the end of the next chapter. Or if we focus somewhere else, maybe at Brook's backstory or something, then he might be coming in the after that chapter, after the next chapter. And if Imu, yeah, that might be true because I said that in the last chapter, at the end of the last chapter, I said that Imu is going to defeat Loki and Luffy. But right now, the one that they defeated is actually Gunko. She just had some essence of Imu. Imu was not totally here. That's why I think that my theory is still in place. Imu is going to come here and then defeat Loki and Luffy. That's what I think right now because everybody is exhausted right now. Luffy needs the 10-minute timer has started Luffy's. So I don't know, and even Loki said that I was big for a big time. He was huge for a large number of time. So he also needs some time to rest, and if Imu comes right now here in this resting time, both of them are done and dusted. They are not going to. And maybe Gaban might help because he knows about Imu and he is being treated by Chopper. So if Chopper finishes his treatment just now, and yeah, even Luffy during the start of the chapter when Frankie asked Luffy that does he need any help, Luffy said that not right now, but if we need, we will call you. So if Imu comes here right now while Loki and Luffy are resting, then they will definitely need the Straw Hat crew. And they all are human sized. Imu is human sized. So I think that they will be able to face Imu. They won't be able to defeat Imu, but at least they might try because we have some good people in the crew right now. We have Jinbe, I don't think we have Brook, we have Frankie. No, Nami is just busy putting out the flames, so not Nami. And even Vegapunk is, yeah, I am calling her Vegapunk, I am forgetting her name. So Lilith. She is not even helping because she doesn't have strength. She doesn't have, muscle power. She can't fight. She is just useful for inventions to make different things or invent some things. So she can't help. Frankie and Jinbe are right now here because Sanji is, I think so. Yeah, Sanji is also here. Sanji can help. Sanji will be a big help because he is one of the monster trio. So I think Chopper and Zoro are going to join the crew soon because their thing has also ended, their fight has also ended, so they are going to come here. I don't know if they are going to come here or not because it is a huge, Elbaf is very big and the other Straw Hat, Nami and others are on this end and Zoro is on that end, and Zoro, you know how Zoro is with direction. I mean, he has Chopper with him, so maybe not bad at coming quickly, but let's see what happens. If Zoro comes, then Zoro and Sanji, Jinbei, Chopper, all the big guns will be together to defeat Imu. So let's see what happens in the next chapter. Is Imu going to come here or going to somewhere else? Is if Imu comes here, then will he defeat Loki and Luffy? Or maybe Straw Hat crew will face him and they get defeated. What will happen? Let's see in the next chapter, in the next video. And until then, bye bye and enjoy!